So historically, February has been a very good month for cryptocurrencies and altcoins. As we've seen in the past, in 2021, February is where ETH started pumping, which means altcoins started pumping with it. Also, February of 2024 is where altcoins as well started pumping, and we've seen those major gains on altcoins. And also, February is historically where Bitcoin dominance starts dropping or collapsing, which means major altcoin season. In 2017, we see an XRP doing a 600x, and in 2021, we've seen coins doing 100x's and more. So will this time be different? Now we are in February and the market is looking like this, with a February monthly candle on ETH that is starting or has started a Sunday on a weekend. We're seeing the beginning of February starting red on ETH as well as on altcoins. Does this mean it is over, or is this a very major buy opportunity or buy the dip opportunity, and are we still expecting a big altcoin season? This is what I'm gonna explain in today's video, so let's get into it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Now let's look at what's going on in the market while everything is bleeding. Well, recently we've seen Illinois considering a strategic Bitcoin reserve with a 5-year hold strategy. We've seen Utah doing the same thing. House committee passes bill for state to buy crypto. We've seen as well Jerome Powell said, or the guy that controls the rate cuts, which are very important to us, saying that the banks were perfectly able to serve, or banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers. We as well have still Trump buying Ethereum, and now, or World Liberty-Fi, which is Trump's crypto company, buying Ethereum and now holds over 200 million. It's kind of went down with the ETH price going down, but they kept adding into that dip, and they seem like they want to hold over 200 million no matter what. So big boys are buying. We do have ETFs now as well, especially ETH ETFs, which are the ones that matter most to our meme coins and altcoins. We are seeing a positive flow with ETH, which is the BlackRock ticker for the ETH ETF, with a $57 million. They bought that on the 31st of January, which is Friday. So now the weekend they're not gonna buy, but they did buy as well, or started buying now since the 29th. And now recently, as you can see here up top, we had a Thursday and a Friday, 2 consecutive days of green inflows into Ethereum, where BlackRock is buying and World Liberty-Fi is buying, and major players are buying, while the market today is freaking out on a Sunday or on a weekend, which basically means now this is a market, or this weekend is mainly retail in control now, right? People that now have 9-to-5s and now are sitting in front of their computers in the weekend and seeing news like Bitcoin or Donald Trump imposing import tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. And now people are reacting to that news, which is those people that are reacting are not the ones that we care about most. We care about what the whales are doing, which clearly these whales are buying and gobbling up as much supply as they can from the weak hands, from the spaghetti hands. That is what's actually happening today in the market, and what's causing all that. Now, Bitcoin dominance, which basically is what we need to see going down. Now, you can see clearly, guys, now Bitcoin dominance is back at 60% today, which means people are selling off their altcoins to buy Bitcoin or go back into stables. But you can see clearly, as soon as the Bitcoin dominance starts to reverse back up, we see red in the market. So I'll let you imagine when this thing drops massively. This was a very small, tiny pump here on the Bitcoin dominance. Now imagine when you see actually Bitcoin dominance going down fast with haste and non-stop, you will see the reverse of what's going on now here, but much stronger. That is why we've seen in this major crash here back in 2017, we've seen a 600x on XRP and other altcoins. We've seen as well here 500x's and even more on other altcoins. Just in these drops you see here, that is basically what we're waiting for. Whatever happens between now and then is just noise, as that's what I'm looking at it as, is just noise. And thanks to all the spaghetti hands and the Jeets, thank you for the dips. I'm enjoying them dips. This is perfect for me, as I do believe, or I have a very high confidence we're gonna start to soon see this going down. But don't take my word for it, just look at what the big boys are doing, like World Libertify and Bitcoin ETFs or ETH ETFs. Inflows are still strong. Now the market is as well waiting for something very powerful that could happen, which is the ETH ETFs. Issuers like Grayscale and BlackRock start offering ETH staking, and that could be very massive for the ETH price. As you can imagine, if the rate cuts, or once the rate cuts are gonna drop, people that earn yield on their saving accounts from keeping fiat USD are gonna look into other opportunities or other ways to earn yield, like staking ETH. And this is mostly going to be done by big institutions and big investors that are looking into other ways of earning yields while the interest rates will start dropping. As we've seen recently, the Bank of Canada cutting rates with the trade war storm, which is basically what Trump is doing with the tariffs. The tariffs could as well be another way to force the Fed's hands into starting to cut rates, which is very bullish for our altcoins and our meme coins. This is basically what we're all waiting for. This as well can be another catalyst that is just going unnoticed while the market is freaking out with whatever is happening here. And as I said, weekend dumps, or when the market crashes on a weekend, this is usually reverses on Monday, because weekends are just retail doing what they do best: freak out, sell low, and buy high on Monday. That's what usually is happening now. As when it comes to ETH and February, historically we see ETH break out on a February. And as a reminder again, ETH is very powerful, is very important to us today for our coins to go up. There will be no altcoin season if Ethereum is not pumping. I've seen someone in the comment section once say, why this guy is talking about ETH? It's not the coin that is gonna make us money, but it's the coin that we need to pump for other coins to make us money. So that's why we're looking at it. And February historically is very bullish for ETH. And as I said, it would not surprise me to see a reversal, as we're seeing now. The price of ETH starting to drop below 3K on a weekend, while the spaghetti hands and the Jeets and the weak hands are freaking out. I would not be surprised for Monday to see a reversal and mark the lows again, once again here, and we see another push up on ETH as the World Libertify starts their morning with a strong coffee. The Giga Chat starts buying, and the ETH ETF Giga Chat starts buying, and the Jeets and the spaghetti hands get left behind once again, selling the lows and buying the highs. So basically, guys, historically, or looking at the charts here, I do believe that altcoin season is not over. You don't want to get shaken out of your positions just because somebody said something, or because the price is going down on a weekend. And even when it comes to the sentiment, we had the same thing going on. You've probably seen this screenshot a lot on Twitter, so I stole it as well and I tweeted it, because this is exactly what happened in January of 2021 or early 2021, end of 2020. We've seen tweets exactly like we see today. Market very bearish. There'll be no alt season. There is only Bitcoin. It seems that there will be no alt season this year, only BTC season. Bitcoin has doubled in price with no alt season. Maybe alt season is a myth, strategic move, and I agree, no alt season. And you see the picture, people were repeating the same poems and the Jeets doing the Jeeting things, and people that don't make it keep not making it. And those are influencers, so basically they know what they're doing, but because it gets you more views basically, or it gets you more engagement if you are bearish when the market is red, and when you are bullish when the market is green. And that's what influencers basically do, is that they just follow the candles, because they know people or viewers have emotions and are looking for confirmation on their emotions and want to look for validations or someone to tell them what they think is right, is happening. So that's why influencers have no other choice but to follow the herd and tell the herd what they need, what they want to hear. So Don't really base any of your strategies based on what the big influencers are saying, because they will always follow whatever the market is saying. When the market is red, they will be bearish. When the market is green, they will be bullish. And this should be reversed. When the market is red, you should be bullish. Obviously, you want to make sure that we're still heading upward on a massive bull market, or an altcoin season is still ahead of us. As long as this checks out, whenever it's red, it's a good time to buy. Whenever it's green and it's euphoric and we have Trump launching a meme coin, you probably want to start taking some profits along the way for when that happens. But overall, when we know that we have a major altcoin season coming ahead of us, and Bitcoin and ETH is below its all-time high while the big boys are buying, and I would just see red as an opportunity. And remember, guys, that's exactly what happened in 2021, and most of the people watching today have experienced that in 2021. We've seen what happened back after. We've seen what happened after, exactly after it started pumping. We've seen a major bull market that changed many people's lives. So I'm staying hopeful, I'm staying confident that we're going to see a major bull market. Alt season is not canceled, and some people will still freak out because the market is red. And if you find yourself being shaken out by red days, the market probably is not for you, because emotions here, or being highly emotional in these markets, can get you wrecked and make you lose a lot of money. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. Remember, while our favorite meme coins like Pepe, Toshi, Breton ETH, and others are kind of now in these market conditions, remember, as soon as the altcoin season is gonna come, they will fly, especially when the Bitcoin dominance starts reversing. As I said, to close up this video, just a real small 2% move on Bitcoin dominance get the market shaken. So keep in mind that once this is gonna start really trending down, you'll see the real euphoria. And what most people do usually is that they start feeling euphoric and buy when the Bitcoin dominance is at its lows here, while they should be buying here. So keep that in mind. This is exactly what happened in 2021. You see, this part here is where most people bought. This was the top for altcoins. And now most people are selling here, or started selling when the Bitcoin dominance started trending higher. And now people are losing hope. At the highs of the Bitcoin dominance, you cannot make this up. People are losing hope and thinking that's it, no altcoin season, which tells me that it will be. And I'm very confident that there will be a very major altcoin season. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.